You gain the ability to stop time. After stopping time, what's the first thing you're going to do? Sleep uninterrupted. This would be dangerous. If you did it a lot, you'd age rapidly. Use it to rearrange decks of cards favorably to my advantage in casinos. Become the greatest card magician. So, in this hypothetical scenario, you're granted actual magic abilities and your plan is to use them to trick people into believing you're really good at pretend magic. Stop time when I have an argument so I can think of a good rebuttal. He spent 4 hours coming up with the only acceptable response, yes, dear. Probably figure out how I can restart time. I don't wanna be stuck in time like every movie about time. Walk around seeing what happens when I move stuff. If I throw a ball, does it completely freeze the moment it leaves the hand, or does it still move normally? Then I would just move every small object I can, causing general minor mayhem. Try unstopping time and hoping I can. And then you find out it was a one-time use and you blew it. I'm a vet neurosurgeon. All I can think of is the freaking amazing surgery I could do if I didn't have to worry about bleeding or anesthesia problems. Like I could pop a brain tumor out, make sure everything was neat and pretty and close up in an instant. I move someone somewhere to confuse them. Move a French guy down the stairs as he tries to walk towards you. Cut my dog's nails. Admire the peacefulness of this eternal museum of life that I have created. This was exactly my thought, but I feel after a while it would be too lonely. I'd hope you'd be able to unfreeze someone else so that you could show them around. Stop shotgun pellets to prove the power of my stand. Edit. Wow, it appears I've been given my first silver and gold from this comment. Could this be the work of an enemy stand? Regardless, thanks so much. Start it back up just to make sure I can. Then I'll stop it again to make sure I can still do that. Then I'll panic thinking I stopped it too soon after restarting it and restart it again. Feeling relieved and a little silly, I stop it again. This goes on for several hours at least. Ooh, one other use on a daily basis just after lunch, stop time, walk into my boss's office, his door is often closed, profusely fart, leave office, close door again, start time again. Maybe the reason people just randomly smell farts is because of people who stop time and fart. Walk down the road outside my house dropping people's trousers, then go back to my lounge to watch reactions out the window. Catch up on sleep, smiley face. Edit. Whoa, didn't expect my comment to get this big. Well, to elaborate, I just want to get all the sleep that I missed out on over the years. Lost sleep from work, being a parent, stress, depression, health, video games, etc. Cheat on tests, sleep. I could sleep whenever I want and the people would think I never sleep, reach in places I need to go and whatever else I could think. Bruh, you have God-tier superpowers. TF, you still taking tests for? Even God needs at least a bachelor's degree and 5+ years experience these days. I would make some serious experiments before starting to do childish things. And if I had a telescope, stare at stars for hours. I'm gonna be honest, probably strip people I like naked. Thank you. I really didn't want to be the guy that said this. Well, with time stopped the second I do anything, I'm technically moving at infinite velocity. So I become an infinite amount of pure energy and annihilate the universe. Let's be honest, tie the shoelaces of that one annoying person everyone knows and give them a little nudge. Flee the crime scene. Edit, tie them together. Ask my friend to shoot me, stop time, catch the bullet, and resume time. That sounds like a good recipe for getting shot. I mean, you've got to outreact a bullet. To be honest, I'd just use the time to study for my upcoming exam. Use the power in the exam to check all your answers. I would test the limits of the power. Can I bring other people's into the frozen time? Can I move stuff around? Do I age? Can I make machines work? Then I would probably do a bunch of illegal stuff like stealing my food, money, get into people's homes to see how their life compare to mine. I would probably save people if I feel like it, or cause chaos for the same reason. And then I'll wake up in my SCP containment chamber and remember the good old days. Well, the old days really. Or not, there's not a lot to remember when you've spent your entire life in a 5x5 temporal cell. I would become an anarchy god. Here's how. Step 1, I would learn everything. Assuming internet doesn't work because the electricity is frozen with time, I would read and memorize every book. I would also document the nature and laws of time being frozen. Let's assume anything inanimate I directly touch becomes unfrozen: clothes, doors, air, etc., not people. Step 2. Get the media after me. I would do this by auditioning for AGT. I would use my various skills to work my way up the chain until the final round. While waiting between auditions, I would cause minor havoc, like unexplainable things disappearing. In the final round, I pretend I'm going to be performing singing. I sing horribly, and midway I stop abruptly and cut the music. This is an act, and I am the judge. Asterisk, lights cut and all doors lock. Security are placed elsewhere. All cameras are forced on me with a spotlight. Asterisk, so tell me, Earth, can you win the golden buzzer? Asterisk, I make a golden star button appear in my hand. Asterisk, or will you become another victim? You have 1 year. Asterisk, I freeze time and watch as everything unfolds on TV. Asterisk, everyone freaks out. Some say it's the end of times, others say it's all a hoax. Regardless, I'm not a top story yet. So I wait until a prime minister gives a speech. I appear in the background behind the important figure for long enough to be noticed, but disappear before security catches me. I leave behind a golden star sticker where I was standing. Step 3. I wait 6 months. Every time there are doubts, I break the left arm of someone and put a golden star sticker on it. The left arm is meant to throw people off. As time goes on towards the 6-month mark, the arm breakings become less frequent and people slowly calm down. But on the 6-month mark, I kill another higher power and leave a golden star sticker on their head. Step 4. I wait until the day before the 1-year mark. Other than the occasional left arm break, I stop all activity. The day before the 1-year mark, one watch as people become scared. Then, at exactly 4 p.m., I kill all of the world leaders. Prime ministers, the Pope, etc. Everyone wonders what worse I will do on the next day. Step 5. The day of the 1-year mark. Countries are in defensive position. Media is in hysterics. Civilians are unable to remain calm. 4 p.m. approaches and I hack every computer so everyone is watching me as I stand on the White House's roof and speak, holding a golden star button. Well, hello again, Earth. It's been a year and I have finally made my decision about your planet. Asterisk, pause for a good 10 seconds while smiling maniacally and hovering over the button. Suddenly I press it. Asterisk, you've won a prize. Meet your new leader. I then disappear and the White House is covered in golden star stickers. I wait for another week and kill anyone who tries to enter a prime minister position. Step 6. 1 week later I bring about the next major step in my plan. I collect the world's smartest people and force them to work for me. Of course, I give them astounding living conditions and make them feel more inclined to work. I have them create immortality. After I gain immortality, I kill the scientists. Step 7. Wait. I wait for everyone to mostly forget me. To the point where some are uncertain of my existence. Many years. I still make sure there's no global destruction or mass death, but overall I stay hidden. Step 8. The reveal. I claim to be a goddess wanting to help humans. After showing people all the good I can do, I make it so they worship me. I have everyone advance space travel and invent ways for me to obtain godlike powers. I become a literal god that can create and destroy whatever whenever. But what about when I get tired of living? What if I want to die? Eternal sleep. Go into every shop in my town and empty the tills of money. Even with fingerprints they'd have no case against me, as I'd be at work when I stopped time. CCTV would show nothing either, but I'll wear a bed sheet just in case. Wait for the president to be giving a live address, like the State of Union or something. Pause time. Get to DC. Change something very minor about his or her appearance. Get back home. Unpause time. Then sit back and watch the conspiracy nuts have a field day. Do my homework and chores because I won't hear my annoying family arguing over stupid crap, and then rob my local dollar store, then proceed to steal all the food there. Now I'm not poor anymore. LMAO losers. Edit. Reading the replies made me rethink my decision of robbing a dollar store. This time I'll pickpocket random rich people on the street since that seems more efficient. I stop time when I'm at the top of a staircase and someone is trying to climb it. Then, I run down really fast and put them back at the start. After that, I run back up and unfreeze time. Run around town pulling everyone's pants down. After playing out all practical jokes possible, I think I'd try to make sure that I'd be the best person I could in any situation. Instead of reacting grumpy, unenthused, or indifferent about people and things, I'd take time to think about my reactions and make sure I'm being the best person I could be. I really think I'd help the quality of anybody's life. Oh, so much testing, obviously the cliché hand wave in front of face test. Can I unfreeze it? Does it take effort? Does the effort scale with duration, my perception? Is there a range or does it affect the universe? Is the range spherical? Can I affect it based on effort? How does physics work in this time slip? Relativity? Can I interact with objects or are they simply frozen in space-time? Can I impart new velocity, acceleration to something or simply change its position? Can I selectively freeze objects? So many things need to be tested. Play video games. Sounds lame, but I've got a lot of video games in my backlog and with time stopped I'd finally have the time to start playing them. Actually have some good sleep. Also, when time is stopped, if you interact with anything it will break, because it's happening infinitely fast. But that also means that the second I move I evaporate into nothingness. But let's say that I can only stop their time, not mine, and I am also invulnerable while time is stopped. In that case, if I push something without breaking it, I can send anything back in time to the start of the universe. Remember, infinitely fast means it's going infinitely faster than light. If this kind of stop isn't really a stop, it just gets faster times 1, see that means I am actually moving at the speed of light, which would have the same stopping time effect, but it's much cooler. I would create a reactor, which works by me throwing stuff into it at the speed of light. Every atom that I throw into it will be converted into its mass times the speed of light squared amount of light. This would solve the energy crisis. I will become the richest person who ever lived, and take over the world. Anyone who tries to kill me will be evaporated immediately. Once I rule the world, I will build an army of soldiers carrying the guns of lightning. I will become God, I will be worshipped as the savior of this universe, I will be everything. Nothing can stop me, I will rule the galaxy, the universe. And then, I could get some actually good sleep.